In this section, we will be discussing additional leave benefits that are offered to you during your employment with Iredell County. The first topic we will discuss is adverse weather leave. Adverse weather leave is used when the county manager's office authorizes an early closing or a delayed opening. This policy applies to non-emergency personnel. Although some departments may not be emergency personnel, each department may have internal guidelines for employees to call in to determine if there is a need for them to report to work when a closing is announced. This will be discussed with you on a departmental basis. We have other positions within the county that are considered emergency personnel. Employees serving in these positions are required to report to work on regular schedule during a weather closing or delay. Departments that have emergency personnel positions are the Sheriff's Office, ECOM, EMS, Parks and Recreation, Facility Services, Code Enforcement, and Solid Waste. Paid leave is granted up to the period of time the offices are closed. Leave granted to an employee plus the hours worked cannot exceed the employee's normal workday, including working while the offices are closed. To be eligible for adverse weather leave, you must arrive at work by the official time of the opening and be on the job at the time of an early closing. Should you leave work before an official closing or report to work later than the official closing time, you will be ineligible for paid adverse weather leave and will be required to substitute the time with compensatory, vacation, or leave without pay, respectively. Unless compensatory time, vacation, or sick was scheduled prior to an authorized closing, those who do not report to work the day after an adverse weather day will not be eligible for the paid leave. Non-exempt personnel who do not have compensatory or vacation time to offset any leave time that is not covered as paid time off due to the adverse weather, they will be required to take leave without pay. Employees who are absent on an approved vacation, sick, or regular scheduled day off, or absent for any other reason will not be eligible for adverse weather leave pay. Should the offices close, non-emergency personnel are required to remain on standby and to be available by phone and able to report to work within 1 hour should there be a possible recall. Should you be unable to report to work during a recall, the paid leave time will be forfeited and time off will be charged towards compensatory leave, vacation, or leave without pay. Now we will quickly review the county's ordinance as it relates to workers' compensation leave. You will learn more about workers' compensation and reporting of accidents a little later on in the training. An employee who is absent for an approved workers' compensation injury or illness may use available leave time to supplement the 7-day waiting period under the Workers' Compensation Act. Once the employee is reinstated, the salary will be computed on the basis of the last salary earned plus any salary increases to which an employee would have been entitled to. Workers' compensation absences will run concurrent with FMLA. We will learn about FMLA a little later on in the training. Light duty will be offered to employees who have suffered an on-the-job injury. While on light duty, employees will be subject to the same rules as all other employees and they will receive regular hourly rate of pay. Again, light duty is offered only to employees who have suffered an on-the-job injury or illness. Light duty assignments may be discontinued if a physician releases the employee to regular duty, prohibits the employee from working light duty, or indicates the injured employee will not be able to return to their regular position. In addition, there may be situations where the light duty job becomes unavailable. After being on light duty for 6 months, the employee will be assessed in consultation with the physician. There could be possible return to regular duty, a continuance of light duty, or reassigning to another position. Now we will discuss administrative leave and how it may be used. Administrative leave, which is leave with pay, may be granted by the county manager only. This type of leave will be granted in circumstances where the manager deems it to be in the best interest of the county and the employee.
This concludes the overview of Article 5, Adverse Weather, Workers' Compensation, and Administrative Leave. Please note, this presentation is not all-inclusive. For additional details to this policy, please review the Iredell County Personnel Ordinance under Employee Self-Serve on the county website, or contact your department head for clarifications. Thank you.